What's going on, everyone? My name is Kyle. My goal is to make $50,000 selling sports cards this year. So before we jump into this, I want to quickly we're going to do a giveaway. We've had an amazing turnaround on subscribers the last couple of weeks. I think we're up like 130, which is huge for me considering I only have like 340 people right now. One of my goals is to hopefully get monetized before the end of the year, which would be 1,000. But I want to thank everyone for subscribing. I am giving away this Patrick Mahomes numbered to one of 99 here. So triple patch, 1 of 99, Patrick Mahomes. We're going to give this card away completely for free. There's going to be a short that came out probably before this video on a giveaway I'm doing. So go check out my channel, look at my shorts, and comment on there. You just gotta make a comment. Doesn't matter what you say. Could be the Super Bowl winner. That was the hint I dropped there. But you just gotta be comment and following along and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to give that away to one subscriber. Just do a random generator. And we'll reach out via email and make sure that we can verify that person. But I want to appreciate it. Thank everyone. I appreciate everyone that's followed me along. But back to the road to $50,000. So we started the last time, we were profitable, $3,796.63. Had a couple things happen over the past week. It's been a little less chaotic. I spent a little bit more family time. I have 2 young kids. My son started soccer, first time doing soccer, he's 4, and my daughter's gonna start next week. So we're getting a little bit busier on the weekends, do a little bit more of that family kind of stuff, but we still are focused on the cards. We did have the opportunity to go to a card show. You can see that, I think that was my last video, everything I picked up. We spent $1,258 at that card show. We've had the opportunity, we flipped a decent amount of that already. So very happy with that. We also had 2 other expenses, both coming from my local card shop. So the first time I went to the card shop, we spent $1,395 at the card shop. We bought a box of Pop Century that we ripped on the channel just for a little bit of fun. Got a nice big 101 there that fit my niche. Pretty excited about that card. Have it priced on eBay. It's up for sale, but it's kind of at a stupid price. But I will take it if someone pays me for it. But one of those cards I'm looking to kind of keep in the PC for a little while or in the collection for a little while. We also bought a box of Topps Chrome Cosmic Football that we ripped for our shorts. And we bought 4 of these F1 hobby boxes. So we had 4 previously, and we were able to sell all 4 of those on our eBay. We sold 1 to one buyer, and then 3, I think, went to Burbank Sports Cards. It looks like they're probably going to flip that wax there in their shop. I'm not really sure what their intentions were with that, but it was kind of nice to see that they were looking for boxes. Kind of gave me the excitement to maybe pick up some more, which is what these are. But we spent that $1,395 buying those 6 boxes. The card shop, we've sold the 4 boxes of the F1, and I went back, bought a box of 2024 Topps Chrome Boxing that we are ripping for our shorts now. It's an early release, and some of the base were going for crazy money. So I got a Mike Tyson base and realized that that card was going for $10 or had sold for $10. So we ripped every single one. It's the first time I've ripped my shorts early. We'll be kind of piecing them out a little bit, but had to take advantage of the fact that it seems like some of these cards, all these cards are going for a little bit more of a premium because it's early in the market. So I wanted to take advantage of that. And we did buy these 4 boxes of Topps Chrome F1 as well, which we are looking to resell. It's pretty cool. The card shop has like a little wire rack in the front that looks like they're probably like blowing out like boxes, like wax boxes, retail hobby boxes are on there. And it's just kind of stuff that it seems like they're looking to move. I saw lacrosse on there. Those oddities, I do look them up because, you know, there's not a ton of competition. Sometimes you can find good deals. This F1 I had seen before at a card show that I actually bought 2 hobby boxes and sold in that 170 range. I think maybe 170, 180. Can't remember exactly what I bought it for. So I saw the sticker of $185 on it. I knew that was probably a good buy. My card shop also usually gives me a little bit of discount. So I walked out at $175 per box, and I'm selling them for $240 on eBay. So should be able to make a little bit of extra money there. Decided to go back, picked up the 4 new ones, and then we spent on that second trip $940. So that was all the spending we did this week. Nothing crazy. Or it's been about 2 weeks. And then we had 2 eBay payouts come in. So the first eBay payout was $2,445.66. Happy with that eBay payout. As I said before, I want to be over that 2,000 mark. So it was nice to have that sale. The second eBay payout, not as good. We made $1,399.38. You could kind of see that some of the sales came down because we didn't go to a card show that second week, and you saw, no fresh inventory. So still good to be up in that $1,400 range. I've been listing a lot of that old dead inventory that I had, but those are like, I'm lotting 3 cards together to make like $2 or $3. So getting rid of some of it, which is nice, but it's not really the exciting things to sell, and it's not really the kind of inventory I want to be in anymore. We also finally got our payout from PSA, so we sent in some stuff to PSA. If you don't know, I've been talking about this the last couple times. PSA is buying cards. So they buy, I think, all sorts of slabs. There's a list of what you can buy, but I don't know how to see what they're willing to give you for like a BGS 10 or a BGS 9.5 of a slab. I just scan the cards and it gives you a offer price right there. I did a little bit more research and heard a little bit more about it. I actually watched a sports card investor video where they're part of this program. So that shop can make an offer. Let's say they see a Josh Allen downtown PSA 10. They can make an offer of, I don't know what they go for, but we'll say $2,000. So they put an offer of $2,000 on that. When you scan it, you see that offer. And then if you send it to PSA, it gets vaulted. You can sell it directly to PSA, who then in turn just sends it right to the card shop. So they kind of act as a middleman for that stuff. And I'm sure there's a lot of repackers involved in this as well. So it's pretty cool. It's a quick way to move it. And people keep on referring to it that I've been interested in this, watching a lot of videos on it. People are kind of referring to it as like a quick, cheap way to move cards, but they're giving about 90% of these cards for the most part, even some close to 100. So I don't know of too many ways to sell cards at 100% value unless you're selling just downtowns, kabooms, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm moving some of these cards that they're popular, obviously, because people want them, but they're not like what I would consider like the hottest cards or the biggest case hits or even case hits per se. And they're definitely cards I'm probably going to get, even if I sell it at the 100% on eBay, I'm getting 85%. I don't do card shows. So it's a really quick way for me to move cards. I've seen it take about 10 to 12 days to get into my vault and vaulted from the day I ship it. So I am so far very happy with everything that's happening. I have one more coming in. It's in my queue. You can see the cards all scanned and it says going to the vault. I'm expecting it hopefully today, maybe tomorrow to be in. So we'll see that. And once that comes through, I'm going to do one last video on that to kind of show off how that process worked. But that $2,119.53 was a nice little jump there. Should be getting about 500 more, I think, or maybe 300 to 500. Can't remember how much I sent in for the next one. But that ends us with a total of $6,168.20. My goal by the end of September was to be at that 10,000 mark. So we definitely have some ways to move. We got some buying to do, but as I said, we got a lot happening. We got the next week. I have 2 card shows I'm attending and a trade night at my card show at the card shop I go to. So we're gonna have a lot of good buying opportunities. And then I think the week after there's a really big card show as well. I plan on going to the Red Sox game during that card show though, so I'll probably maybe be able to go to that show for an hour, maybe not at all, because my kids also do have soccer. So we'll see. But next week is gonna be my big buying week. Hopefully see the needle move a little bit down to hopefully move a lot up. But having a lot of fun with it, guys. If you can follow, comment, subscribe, all that stuff greatly helps me out. And as I said, we're giving away this Mahomes. Make sure you go check out that short. We're going to pull the winner by Monday night, right before the game Monday night. So it gives about a little over a day to get logged in here and following it. I also plan on trying to give away at least 1 card a week. So make sure you follow along. Going to have some fun this football season. Going to try to be a little creative sometimes on how to give away some of these cards and have some fun with it. But appreciate you guys. Have a great day and enjoy some football.